folks learn at 8 and 10 years old. Exactly. Exactly, Tiffany. We don't get a fucking shot. He wasn't shit. He came to Ohio State. He was given a starting QB spot over All-American. Yes. Yeah. Rod Gerald and his father had exactly. That's what I'm saying. You got these dudes coming in, just like my man Kelly Bryant at Chief Rocker, just like Kelly Bryant at Clemson. They stuck both their fingers in that man's ass, and look at him now. That's why, to you brothers, and thank y'all for being a part of the End of the Bench podcast. That's why I'm in a situation to whereas I want to work with black coaches. I just hooked up with a couple of black coaches today, and both basketball and football, and I want to start a pipeline. Now, it's going to be tough to get to Deshaun Watsons, the Jamarcus Russells, and those big-name quarterbacks to HBCUs, but it's some dudes that ain't nobody recruiting, and we need to start pushing our young folks to these HBCUs and pushing money into our universities, and then we can get TV contracts, and then we can start kicking. Just imagine, look at all these brothers that done went to the U. Look at all the brothers that go to Alabama. Look at all the brothers that go to all these schools throughout the country. If we start getting the best kids to go to our schools, hey man, it'll be a different situation. Like I've been saying for 3 years. Buster, what's good, man? Thanks for joining the show, bro. It'll be a better situation, man, because the colonizers did all they could to get Manziel back in the NFL. When they push like that for a black player, what will they push like that for a black player? Hell no. Plaxico shot himself and they wouldn't let him back in the league. Exactly. Who the fuck did Plaxico hurt? But hey Tiff, you forgot the fact that this dude busted a chick's eardrum as well. He busted a chick's eardrum. Welcome aboard, man. Thanks for joining the show, man. You a bench warmer now, Buster. Big ups to you, brother. Thanks for the support. Big ups to my man, Buster. I'm just tired of seeing that shit, man. It's just insane. We consistently make excuses for these scrub nation ass white boys. Like the new Johnny Manziel Jr. in Cleveland. He ain't on nothing. And you got him talking reckless about Hugh Jackson. It's crazy, man. It is fucking crazy. That dude, how are you good coming from? How can you possibly be a good quarterback coming from the Big 12? You ain't facing no defense. Ain't nobody playing no defense. You throwing the ball to wide open receivers, and ain't nobody talking about the fact that Jameis Winston turned the ball over too much. But this boy in Cleveland has thrown an interception every time he's played. But Jameis Winston turned the ball over too much. Now Jameis Winston does turn the ball over too much, but here's the difference. Jameis Winston, everybody in the stadium knows he's throwing the ball. So if everybody knows you're throwing the ball, they're going to drop 7 back and make you throw through small windows. And you already a dude who takes chances. You can't win. Right. Tiffany says right. And they had video of him exactly. He beat up the valet too. He was trying to stop from Johnny Manziel beating up his girlfriend. Exactly. The restaurant had footage, and the NBA did not release this shit. But that's what I'm saying. But Jamarcus Russell, he wasn't watching film. Johnny Manziel admitted he never studied. But y'all tried to get his ass. This motherfucker stuck it up in the CFL. How many is exactly? This man is bummerific up there in Cincinnati, man. Get the hell out of here. Big up to Marvin Lewis for giving Hugh a job. No doubt. Like I told y'all, man, I told y'all on Wednesday show, man, if they find Todd Bowles, it will make me more excited than hitting the Powerball to see the Tampa Bay Bucks, who are going to cut Jameis Winston. You know they're going to cut him because they're not starting him. Because if they start him and he gets hurt, they on the hook for $20 million next year. Just like the Buccaneers were on the hook for the $16 million for Blake Bortles. People think they signed him, but they ain't had no choice but to sign him. They made it look good. But like I was saying, I would love for Marvin Lewis and that crew to get Jameis Winston, get Todd Bowles with Hugh Jackson, Jameis Winston, my man Joe Mixon. They got the all beat up the chick. That's terrible. That's terrible. But they got the sexual assault beat up the chick backfield in Cincinnati. But on a serious note, I would love for that to happen because with Hugh Jackson coaching that boy hard, Marvin Lewis, you got Todd Bowles on the defense because they got talent up there in Cincinnati. They just reckless. You get Todd Bowles up there, and it's going down. Trust me, man. I believe the Cincinnati Bengals, there'll be no more bungles, and people be scared then. Because Todd Bowles can coach some defense, y'all. Y'all know Todd Bowles can coach some defense, and y'all know Hugh Jackson can coach some offense. You get Jameis Winston up there with A.J. Green and that new young boy they got, it's a wrap. Manziel was cut by a CFL team in the second chance, and that, yes. In one season, he stunk it up. Again, I said this a year ago on my show. Bros need to start saying to themselves, do you want to be, somebody need to ask these bros, do you want to be a professional football player and get paid for football for a living, or do you want to go to the NFL? Because you know what? Damian Allen, Joe from Houston, he in the chat. Joe from Houston can attest to this. I've been saying this for years. Damian Allen, the younger brother of Marcus Allen, did not get a chance to go to the NFL. He went up to the CFL and won a couple of MVPs, a couple of Grey Cups. The NFL came knocking, hey man, we're going to give you this money. You up there making $3 million, we're going to give you $6 million. He said, man, keep your money, and stayed in Canada. See, that's the problem. We are brainwashed into believing they have the only ball or we got to go home. No, they don't. And Burfict on defense. Yes, hey, Burfict can knock. Hey, he the assault. He got assault, sexual assault, and domestic violence all on one team. They got all the crimes in the building. But on a serious note, man, that if you start saying like back, shout out to Rocket Ishmael, he did it first, man. I'm out of here. I don't need the NFL. I want to be a professional football player. I want to get rich from playing this game. That Canadian money span too, man. If you get them to pay you in American dollars, you go up there and make $3 million, you can walk away with $1.5 million, and then bam. Yep. I'm saying that about Kaepernick. Why are you telling me I need to get back in the NFL? No, you don't. You need to get paid to play football. The reason the NFL treat these players the way they treat them, because they don't want to go 1,500 miles to the north. Hell, you don't want to go across the street if you're a Buffalo Bill. Why are you holding a clipboard in Buffalo? Why are you holding a clipboard somewhere else? Well, bros don't get to play backup quarterback too often. But why are you hoping and praying when you could just go to Canada and play a better, more exciting brand of football and get the same money, be Damian Allen, be Warren Moon, and call it a day? Fuck it. And when they call for you, say, fuck you, I don't need you. This is about getting paid. This is about doing what you like to do. That's the same like they tell you when you take the job at HBCU. Oh, this is a stepping stone job. No, the hell it ain't. I'm going to be here. Just like Mark Jackson, y'all. Mark Jackson, one of the better coaches in the league. Just imagine if Mark Jackson went to a HBCU and started. Exactly. That's why One Movement. Fuck y'all. I'm going up here and get paid. And I'm not coming, but see, the buster. The problem is they keep coming back. No, I wouldn't say that, Tiffany, because they paying good money. And if you want to be a football player and they paying good money, go up there and be a legend. And you can still, in your off season, come down here and do your social justice shit. And for what I understand, it's a little less racism up there. You ain't got to deal with no bullshit. That's all I'm saying, Tiffany. It's just, why do we can't look at it as beneath. Why is it? Okay, here go a question for you, Tiff. If the CFL is beneath the NFL, why is the NFL good? You know why? Because of melanated people. Don't nobody want to see white boy Roy doing no tackling. Y'all like the dancing. Y'all like this speed. Y'all like this power that's in the NFL. And you go up there and you make the NFL great. I mean the CFL great. That's what I'm saying, Tiff. We gotta stop falling for the banana in the tailpipe. It's just what it is. Just like, speaking of banana in the tailpipe and the Cleveland Browns, did y'all catch on to the fact that the Cleveland Browns tried to hose us with this bullshit about we gonna hire Condoleezza Rice? That was a red herring, y'all. They wanted to interview Condoleezza Rice because they are going to hire Mike McCarthy next year. So if you interview Condoleezza Rice for the head coach position, and this motherfucker ain't coached nothing, you have the minority thing out of the way, and you can just bring Mike McCarthy in. You don't have to potentially interview Joe the Barber or Craig Onionhead Craig from this team and not give dude the job. Now you got to parade people through and do this dog and pony show. The Cleveland Brown and the rest of these clowns, they not tricking me. They might be tricking other people, but trust and believe. The reason they even threw that Condoleezza Rice thing out there is to test the waters. They wanted to see if the American public was going to go for it, and they tried to do, oh, yeah. Well, it was all, well, you know, she could be the first woman to ever interview as a coach. What the hell? You going to interview this woman knowing she ain't going to get the job? It's a joke. Don't fall for it. Don't fall for it. Even Flutie went to the CFL, set all kinds of records and championships. Exactly. Then he came back to the NFL. They tried to hose him again. He said, well, fuck y'all, I'm going back. Bros need to get that mentality. That money spent up there, man. That Canadian dollar, what it's worth. Every dollar up there, only worth 65 cents down here. Okay, well, instead of getting $3 million, we need you to get 6. We need you to get $5 million so you can walk away with 3. That's all that is, man. It's just simple math, man. Stop kissing people's ass. Treat the NFL exactly. Retreads, always retreads. Or they'll take the young white coach whose dad was in position. Exactly. Get the fuck out of here. They always, this coach, he wasn't shit at the last 10 opportunities. Well, he gonna be good here. No, he not. He don't know what the fuck he's doing. John Gruden, Spider Y2 Banana. Get that shit ain't work. That shit only work on Monday Night Football. In the booth. That's the only time that bullshit work, man. Y'all trying to tell me that Condoleezza Rice is a oh no, we just gonna interview her and she can tell us about her leadership skills. You ain't gotta interview as the head coach to do that. You can just bring her in as a consultant, can't you? No, because you trying to bullshit me and so you can get the fuck out of here with that nonsense, man. Get the fuck out of here, man. With that being said, who's the best team in football today, y'all? That's a good question right there, I think. Who is the best team in the National Football League? If you're asking your man H-Rap, I'm going to give it to you, man. I'm going to give it to you the way I see it, man. The best team in football right now is the New Orleans Saints. The number 2 team in football right now is the Los Angeles Rams. The number 3 team in football is the Pittsburgh Steelers. And the number 4 team in football is the Chicago Bears. The reason I'm going to Chicago Bears is because the Chicago Bears have enough talent to, if they have a bad game on defense, they can slow you down. And when you have when you have the ability to do that, that makes you one of the top 4 teams. And if all they have to do is stop bullshitting with Jordan Howard and run the hell out the ball, and they got a chance. Sorry, Tiff, your team, Kansas City, their defense is suspect. I like young boy Patrick Mahomes. I like everything Andy Reid is doing down there. Even though I'm a Raider fan, I don't hate the Chiefs. I just like talking shit to the Chiefs because Chiefs fans talk good shit. But I'm not a hater of the Kansas City Chiefs. I just don't trust their defense. Now, when Tom Ali and Barry get back, the Chiefs it's gonna be hell to pay the captain with the Chiefs. I really believe it. I really believe that. I'm ridiculous. Who can they stop? They can't stop a nosebleed, Tiffany. Wait, you left the Chiefs off the list? I still think they have a better, even though they lost the run. I don't think the Chiefs can stop anybody. I don't think the Chiefs can stop. I like the Chiefs. I love the Chiefs. I like Andy Reid. I like Patrick Mahomes. Anybody who listens to the show know more than once know if it's a melanated quarterback on the team, I'm rolling with him all the way. But I just don't think if Barry gets healthy and Tom Ali come back, I'm rolling with him. But the Rams allowed to put up 51 points. That's because the NFL is full of shit in regards to the defense. I like the Chiefs, Tiff. I'm a Raider fan all day. If the Raiders playing the Chiefs, I'm booing the hell out of them. But when you got that much firepower and that much talent, and another thing, if the Chiefs ran the ball with my man Hunt a little more, I would have put them in. I got them at 5. Don't get me wrong. I got them at 5. But it's just that fucking defense. That fucking defense pisses me off. I think Andy Reid needs to run Kareem Hunt a little more, and that will give the defense of the Kansas City Chiefs